Alright guys, so we have the new banner here for LF Cooler and also King Cold here. This banner actually doesn't look too bad on it. Well, I guess this is probably has good and bads about this banner. It probably, I'd say, a little bit better than Kefla's banner, to be honest. Only just, but I want to see how this cooler looks first in game for recommend summoning. I mean, he does look pretty overpowered with his double revive, which is pretty damn broken depending on how good he is. I mean, if he's absolutely trash and gets like melted, it's probably not that overpowered. But if he's like really good and he has like 2 extra like revives, that's a bit overpowered, but I guess I have to wait and see. So I sort of hope I do get fairly lucky on this banner. Mainly for a few reasons. I'm hyped for Cooler, like I do really like Cooler's animations in that. But am I gonna run LOE? Maybe. I'm just not a huge fan of running that team. You know, it's not really a fan favorite team to run. But I did get pretty shafted on Kefla's banner, I would say, to a certain point, and then I got good luck. So I think it took me like just over 40k CC just for Kefla. So I basically pretty much near pity, and then after that I got another few dupes. Pretty much right after that. So it was good in the end, but the first part was a huge shaft. So I'm hoping today we don't have to go too deep on Core's banner. There is other units I can use, so I do have a dupe to them. So I can still use Broly, LF Broly. And there's another unit, I can't remember the other unit was. There's another LF. Not that cool, I don't need him. It is good that that cooler's getting a Zenkai though. The red cooler. We did all expect it anyway when they said, hey, there's going to be a Zenkai announcement and it's an LF. I was like, well, I wonder who it is. But yeah, obviously that probably makes this banner a little bit better, depending on how good his Zenkai is. I'm assuming is going to be pretty good, and he's probably going to be, I'd say, the Ultra Super Vegeta killer sort of thing, or destroyer. So he probably is worth trying to pull as well, depending if you're going to run LOE or not. But yeah, again, his Zenkai will come out next week, so we won't know everything yet. They did show us a few details, which look pretty overpowered, but we'll have to wait and see till next week. I am also pretty hyped for King Cold as well. I know that probably sounds really weird to say, hyped for King Cold, but the reason why I'm not more hyped, but I'm more hyped for him than probably Cooler, is just because he's a brand new character of the game, right? Like, Legends doesn't usually get a whole lot of brand new characters like that. You know, so it's good to see new models and new faces, I guess, coming to the game. But I guess that brings us up to the next topic, which I'm probably going to do a separate video about. I'm debating on whether I do it now or I wait till September. But it's about the new supporters up there, right? So obviously last night for me, in the Legend information video, they told us about the new supporters update, right? And in the new supporters update that's coming out in September, I'm pretty sure they did say, it seems good in one way until you look at how you get the characters, right? So the best way I can describe what supporters are is it's basically like a support memory in Dokkan, right? So once you hit like a certain requirement, this will, like, the supporter will activate, pop in, give a little animation, and either like help out with healing or attack buff, stuff like that. So on paper, that sounds excellent, right? So we got that part out of the way, really good. You know, I was hyped when I heard that part. Then they go into more stuff, right? So with the supporter levels, it's working a little bit different to what we have seen with other, like, normal characters, for example. So if I remember correctly, it goes from level 1 to 99. It was either 99 or 999, one of them. Right? And a good and bad thing about it is the more dupes you get, like the higher levels you get, the more arts you get. So I think there's 4 arts in general all up. Like 4 stages of the artwork. So that's, you know, yet again, that sounds like a really good improvement. Then the next part, how do we get the supporters? And this is the part where I'm disliking, even though I do obviously summon a lot in this game. But to get it, you have to summon, right? So, yeah, again, they didn't quite say if it's going to be on a normal banner or it's going to be a separate banner for supporters. But I'm assuming it is going to be the normal banner format somehow. But I don't know if they'll make like supporters like a sparking unit, or they're just going to make it like a separate rarity, maybe. So there's a lot to like talk about there, but then there is also, they're going to make it you can get the extra dupes in the summon shop as well, or in the shop somehow, and get the dupes that way for the supporters. But depending how they do that, there is one way I can think of they can do that, which I would be fine with. And that's they make it, you can use your red Legends tickets, the summon tickets, use them to get dupes of. That I'd be fine with, because then I wouldn't have to summon on the trashy banner. if there is another banner you have to summon for them, I don't think I'll do a summon video for that. Because like, let's just say, for example, worst case scenario, you get 1 dupe equals 1 level, and it is, I think it is 999, or it might be 99. That's still a lot of summons you have to do to try and get them. Unless it's going to be like a Zenkai sort of banner, sort of thing, where it's like, yeah, you can get multiple dupes in one multi if you're lucky, but I think best case scenario for me is they put in the regular loot pool. But at the same time, it depends how overpowered the support buff's going to be. Like, what the supporter can give you. Because it was, like, really overpowered. Like, the whales, like, the proper whales in the game could, like, just easily get the unit done, or the supporter done day 1. And have, like, a massive lead in the game, sort of thing. I don't think they're going to structure it that way. I think they'll sort of make it a little bit balanced for everyone. If that makes sense. But at the same time, we don't fully know yet, but I think they said September is when we should see Dende rock up. How often do I think these supporters will probably drop? I don't think it'll be that often, considering it all depends on the artwork and that as well, because the character itself I don't think will take too long to make in terms of the model, because it's just a little animation. There's no fighting or anything like that, it's just a little animation pops up. So I don't think it'd be that hard to make. Art-wise as well, probably not too hard to do. So they probably could drop one like maybe every 3 months if they wanted to. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say how often they're going to drop. Or if they'll do, well, I guess they'll do more in the future, but I think they said you can have up to 6 supporters. I think it said. I think it sort of showed it like equipment sort of thing, like equipment slots. But I don't know, I'm very interested as well. I'm assuming like certain supporters only have about certain tags and stuff. Like Dende, I'm assuming gonna be for everyone, because he's just healing. So I'm assuming it's gonna be for everyone. It's not gonna be like strictly like, you know, Namek Saga or something like that. That would probably suck a little bit. Until we get more supporters, then I'll probably be fine with that. But I think for now we definitely just need to have like, you know, just separate, well not separate, but have ones that cover. Doesn't have to be all characters in the game, but probably it's like 90% or 80%, just to sort of help out everyone's teams and all that sort of stuff. But who knows? I mean, there's a lot of guessing we have till we actually get to that stage. So very interested, to say the least. By the way, these summons are going pretty good and pretty bad, I'd probably say. I sort of got into the top about the supporters, because the supporters is definitely very interesting, because the way I look at it is the supporters update could go really good or really bad depending how it goes. In terms of the summons, right? I think the supporters update is good. I just don't like the summon feature. I'm a bit hesitant to say if it's good or not. So that's why maybe I'll do a community reaction video talking about the supporters update, and then I'll give my feedback as well in the video. So I think that's probably what I'll do. So probably in the next few days I'll put up a post. Probably Twitter and YouTube as well, I think. Spread it around a little bit more. Is this cooler? Please be cooler. Yes, there we go. Okay, nice. Right, well at least now we don't have to really go too deep down the banner. I guess we'll probably finish off the rest of the CC I got here, and then we'll probably do tickets, just to see if I get lucky there. I don't expect to get lucky on tickets, but we'll see. I guess it's sort of experiments as well, because personally for me, I usually like to go for, save up for the LFZ power, for example. And then it's obviously a guaranteed dupe. But I have seen a lot of people recently get really lucky on tickets, so I think I'll test my luck out today, see if I get lucky on tickets. But like I said, I don't think I'll probably summon any more in this banner. It is probably good for me to summon, because there is still, I think, 2 units I can use. I can't remember who the other one is. Oh, Goku Black. I think Goku Black's on here. That's the one I can still use dupes of. So, it is probably fine for me to still summon. And I guess I probably still could do maybe a few here and there. But it all depends, because are we going to get an Ultra for this celebration? Maybe. I'm still thinking maybe another LF we could probably see for this campaign. I'd be fine with either, to be honest, because I mean, how often is LOE really going to get a buff, to be honest? So I'd be fine with an Ultra as well, but since we already got Freezer buff, the Ultra Freezer, I don't think we'll see another Ultra. So probably another LF in probably, what, 2 weeks from now? So, yeah, I think I might still do a few summons here and there. But we'll see. Are we going to get any more luck on this banner? Nothing here. Actually, can we still get the Beast Gohan animation, the summon animation? My last one, and well, only one, was actually when Anniversary was on, and I actually got it for Blue Evo Vegeta. So, I'm assuming he's still, like, the summon animation is still going to be available. Obviously, that's guaranteed new units, that's why why I want to see it again. But we got Cool already, so I'm not too fussed if we get it or not. Another dupe there for King Cold, that's pretty good. I don't know how... I reckon I might focus putting my Z-Power into him next. King Cold. I mean, he's not really that good. Like I said, I'm more hyped because it's a new unit to the game sort of thing. That's why Dende is going to be cool to see as well. But the new supporters thing... I don't know, like, is it good and bad having that? Because, like, yeah, I've seen some animations of new characters, but it'd be cool if you get to play them as well. But then I guess at the same time, Dende doesn't really fight, so I mean, at least we're getting some representation of him in the games. That's probably the main thing to look at. But like I said, I don't think I'll do a summon video for when Dende drops, if it is like a separate banner. Alright, so let's pick up these tickets. So we did enough for what, 4 tickets? Yeah, 4 tickets here. So potentially we could get 4 dupes of Cooler here. Is it gonna happen? Probably not, but we'll see anyway. Let's see what's the first fire ticket multi. Green skies. We know what we do. We skip them. Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can get lucky off green skies, and I definitely have before. It's just, I've seen that many green sky animations, it's just not even worthy to see for me anymore, to be honest. It's just worth just skipping. It's just, it's too boring to look at. That's why I really want, like, beast sky animations. Not every video, but you know what I mean, like, at least once in a few videos I like to see beast sky animation. Just it's something new and hype, you know? But when you get green skies, it's like, oh, again? Who knows, maybe there's last ticket here, we're going to get it right here. Probably not, but we'll see. Anything? Green skies again. So there's 4 tickets wasted, and I got absolutely nothing. Not saying everyone's going to get nothing when they do it, but at least I can sort of show this what could happen, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Sort of thing. So let's have a look at these animations, card animations. King Cold's pretty much normal, but up 7 stars are pretty good. And there's Cooler. But yeah, if you guys obviously summon this banner, hopefully got really good luck. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you as I win the next one.